Hi guys, just want to do a quick video on how to do your FPP upgrades this season because of changes in xLights. You need to be on 6.3 or higher, or you will not be able to do your FPP connects to push any data or sequences. So there's a couple of different scenarios you need to consider. If you're on 6.3, you want to click on your version number at the top. You get to this screen. In the upgrade OS, click that and choose the 7.2 or the 7.1 or 7.0. Any of those options is fine. Probably go with 7.2 now. That should be more than adequate for your needs. It seems to be stable enough. So you hit that and click on the upgrade OS. Wait for the download to happen. Wait for all of the upgrades to happen, but do not close this web page. We suggest you open up another web page and go to the same URL. So let me copy this out. And go to another web page, click on this, see where it is in the updates process. Make sure that it's not just hung or if it's still working. You do not close this, go to a separate web page. That's probably the safest way to do it. If you have any questions, drop into xlights.zoom and the Zoom room, and we can help you out. If you have an older version 5, version 4, you might want to do it a different way. You would click on a new URL and you type in FPP GitHub, and you click on this link here. Go over to the latest, which is in releases. Scroll down to where you see assets. Now, if you have a BeagleBone, you would get this. If you have a Pi, you would get this file. Click it, download it, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. Let me bring this over here off screen and click the downloads, open. And so on here, you do content setup, file manager, and then I would bring over that file, drag it and drop it. Pause the recording for a second. Okay, so it finished uploading to the Pi. So I'm going to go back to the very top here, click on the version, and now it shows the file here that I downloaded, and then you would say upgrade OS. Now, if you have an older version, not to the very latest 5.5, so if you got 4.5 or 5.0 or 5.3 or something, you can do it all in this one step or by completing the upgrade OS twice. You click on this button, let it do the upgrade process. Like we said before, open up a new tab, watch the progress, make sure it's done, and then come right back and do the upgrade OS a second time. Same file, same process, do it exactly the same. The second time, it'll be much quicker the second time, but it seems to be that second compile that's required to make it work. So let me go back to this other Pi that I have and show you how this works, because I need to upgrade this one. I'm just going to hit the upgrade OS and say yes. It's going to grab the file from the download. I'm going to pause the recording again for a second. Okay, so it just continues to run here, just watching it. And I'm just going to check in a new tab again. Again, it's still moving, so I want to wait for it to be completed. But when you think it's done, open a new tab and click it. Okay, we're getting close because it does start up, so we must be very close. Just wait for it to finish. I'm hoping it'll come up and it'll say rebooting or close or something like that. So just continue to wait and see what happens here. Okay, it's been about 10 or 15 minutes, and it did come to a nice, obvious conclusion, saying to close. It says it's rebooting. Again, I suggest going to another tab, refreshing over here. No need to close the first tab yet. We'll just continue on. If it is indeed rebooting, we should expect this one to come back up. Note the uptime is 36 minutes. So if it's rebooting, we should come back and say uptime of a few seconds or so. Let me just refresh again. All right. This is where we all get nervous saying, is it working? Is it working? Hopefully it's working. Oh, there it is. Reboot is coming up. Perfect. And now we did the OS version update, which is 7.2. There's actually been a small, very small update to the 7.2. That's not really important. You can go and click it by hitting the green button again. But just let me recap. If you are uploading or upgrading from 4 dot something or even an early 5 dot something, you have to run that 7.2 upgrade twice. So you would come back in here, do the 7.2 and hit the upgrade OS again one more time. Should be fairly quick, make a minute or two. The obvious signs that you need to do the second update is these things up here will be missing. We've noticed this in the Zoom room that you won't see idle, you won't see the temperature, you likely won't see the IP or anything up here, or you see a couple things, but you won't see a complete dashboard. So go in the drop down. You get here, remember, you get here by clicking on the 7.2. In the drop down, choose the file. You don't have to download it again. It should already still be there. You just click on that, hit the upgrade OS one more time. Actually, I'll do it right here. It should be fairly quick because it's already there. It's going to do a couple of simple checks, resync, etc., and it'll be done again. The second time should be just fine. That's essentially it. And as that finishes, there we go. Should only take a minute or so. Just to recap, you can be coming back here. You can close this now. We've got it both running. At this point, you can hit the green upgrade button whenever these two values change. It's not super critical for your show. Functionality that most people need to be able to push from xLights is available to you now at 7.2 or 7.1. You just have to be something greater than 6.3. All right. Hope that helps you all. If you have any questions, go to the xlightszoom.com. The Zoom Room guys will help you out. Thanks.